This video is sponsored by My Lovely Empress, a narrative-driven kingdom management game inspired by a mix of East and Southeast Asian mythology. Head on over to Steam now to wishlist My Lovely Empress and play the demo today.
But Smut Mobile game, cool too, you know.
Well, yeah, Jesse said that live as soon as we.
I know. I was waiting for the countdown so I could say it.
Welcome everybody to Hidden Gems, aka Hot Monday Energy. I am hosting today. My name is Casey Wosu. Happy to be here, joined by Jess Hoops and Jesse Galena.
Hi.
And
Jesse's
the game.
Smut Mobile game Galena.
Yeah.
Jess- Oh, hold on. My controller's controlling OBS, so it went back to the loading screen for a second. But it's fine now.
Hey,
Everything's good.
If you like Smut Mobile games, good for you. Maybe, careful when you play them in public because they're mobile, but, have fun with it.
I'm going to ask chat a couple of things to get things started. First, how's our audio? And while you let us know how that's working, please do be reminded that all of your patronage and support goes a very long way in helping Second Wind continue doing what we're doing, which is bring you fun, interesting, hot content like this stream.
Heyo.
So yeah, get up on that Patreon train if you're not already, but feel free to throw in super chats today as well, just to let the powers that be, which I guess are us since we're owners of the co-op, just to let us know that you appreciate what we're doing and that you want us to continue. Speaking of which, we're gonna be checking out a game called Wave Break today. This is kind of like a Miami Vice parody of like Tony Hawk. Like this is a skate 'em up, but you do speedboats. So we actually back at the Escapist had this game featured in the indie showcase. And funnily enough, I was actually on stream with Nick and the devs and got to ask them a bunch of questions about this game while it was this needs to be white.
Really?
Well, you get to customize your boat.
Yeah.
Sick.
And so it looked really cool then. Nick Hutchinson. Dirty hobo.
Is that our guy?
Cherry. I don't know, you guys want the dirty hobo raccoon? Like he looks.
What is the second one from the left? Like, what is that animal?
This is an otter.
An otter?
Yeah.
Oh.
With a gun.
I couldn't tell. I'm sorry.
Otter with a gun.
Go wherever your heart tells you.
I don't know.
I'm feeling that flamingo.
You like the flamingo lady?
The flamingo.
I don't know.
And
She's
the
got
otter.
a cigarette in her hand. I feel like that's the worst thing. Like I'd rather go with.
What? The alligator has a shotgun.
He
I was
does.
gonna say not the alligator. Anyway. Oh.
The
bear
shotgun
has a cigar.
Actually,
Right?
Yeah, I don't want to.
yeah.
Like he also had a wad of cash in his hand, and that's making me gravitate to him. But yeah, I don't like the smoking, so we'll move away from
alligator.
those characters.
It's alligator.
Alligator with a shotgun?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you know what? No, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Fuck gators. I didn't forget.
What's wrong
Thought
with
I forgot.
gators?
Tried to fool me into picking a goddamn alligator.
Alligators are great.
All right, we got a 50-50 shot here. Either the otter with the gun or the raccoon with the broken bottle.
I'd say otter with a gun. Oh no, it's split.
I don't. Either of those two are fine. I just
either
didn't
fine?
want the gator.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, they have
Lampy-
different stats.
They
have
do.
different stats, but
Oh
we're
my
picking
God,
based on
that changes
aesthetic,
everything.
not stats.
I
Okay,
give up. I
so
withdraw.
So the otter has no lip tricks?
I don't think anyone
What
does.
does that mean?
Oh, no, the bear does.
The bear's got lip tricks.
Huh. See, this is why I don't pick things based on stats. I gotta go with my gut, and my gut's telling me this otter's a cop.
So go with all right. You know what? Go with the raccoon. That's fair. Go with the raccoon. Lampy with 100 bits and says a shotgun is better for your health. I'm assuming than a cigarette.
Yeah, if someone tries to attack you, absolutely.
So if you have the shotgun while being attacked, the shotgun is better for your health.
For your health, yes.
Than a cigarette.
Instant death or slow death over time. It only takes one shotgun, but it presumably takes more than one cigarette.
What if you flick the cigarette at them though? Just get them like right
You
in the
could
eye.
burn a whole fucking house down with a cigarette.
That's true.
But still
It also
probably
takes
a slower
more
death.
skill than
Wait, in
pulling the
that
trigger
case,
on a shotgun.
maybe the shotgun is okay. Whatever. Let's go with neither.
Did chat tell us that audio was fine, or
I
Yes.
saw a good audio,
good? Okay.
but I only saw one of those. So
Making
I
a deal
saw
today. The guy
two,
should be
I
around here
believe.
somewhere. Before I find him, I should get some motorboating practice. Is that what that bear is supposed to look like? Like that hyper real looking thing in the corner?
no, I think that was a different bear. I'm assuming that's not the one you were supposed to pick.
Okay, I can drive.
We have half pipes.
Need to jump. I told you it's a Tony Hawk like.
Yeah. Oh, you missed.
Hold and release to jump. Okay. Can charge up some jump power.
Okay, several great audios. Thanks.
Nice.
We're gonna crash.
How's it back?
All right. That's the very light crash.
Press. Boop. Nice.
Gosh, you can freaking flip a boat like that. George Lucas is damnedest audio I've ever heard. I don't even know if that is that a good thing. Is that bad?
I think
Heel
it's a
flip.
good thing.
There we go.
I don't fully speak George Lucas's language, but I'm learning.
Marty says we call them hawk 'em ups.
Everything's an up these days.
Yeah, you can blame Frost for that.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Marty. I heard.
Probably
well,
both.
probably
of
the
them.
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Marty
probably
does
feed
that.
off each
He'll-
other.
He'll steal someone else's idea, and it'll be absorbed into his soul, and he won't know where it came from.
I have heard them both do it before, but I will make no claims as to the origin.
It's not me.
It's
I know
not
that.
me.
The Jesses are guilt-free on the ups. Oh, Lampy with the audio thing. It says your 8 kilohertz audio is about 0.8 dB high, but your 16 kilohertz audio is about 1.2 dB low.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
So.
anything to me, Lampy. Doesn't help at all.
So you need to fix that right away, or
Something tells me Lampy was not trying to be helpful.
Wow, in the
What?
water on land, hold this.
Lampy say something
Oh.
unhelpful.
You can do a manual
Unheard of.
in a boat.
Thank you, Lampy. What is this? Where can people get this game, by the way?
It's currently on Steam. I don't know if it's
Okay.
anywhere else. Oh shit, I crashed.
Marty says, I'm not sure who started it, but I absolutely have a history of doing exactly what Casey said. I'm a Katamari of dumb catchphrases. Marty
Hey, he
also
knows
said,
himself.
yeah. Also, Marty says he invented Katamari, so that's still true.
Marty said he invented it.
Yeah, he said he made Katamari. He was like, when I roll up a tape ball and run it across something, a Katamari, and then the game took it from him. That's a lie. He never said that. I was just trying to give him more credit for things to steal. Katamari?
Oh, you can shoot it.
That's funny. Oh, you do have a gun. That was like a whole conversation.
We didn't think the raccoon did though.
But I mean, the
We
other.
thought it was just for show.
I mean, yeah, I did think it was for show. Like, this game has sort of like a story-ish plot. I thought, yeah, they're just being drug runners or whatever. I didn't
Does
know you
your
actually
boat-
shoot in the boat.
Does your boat have wheels? You were just driving on land.
Listen, don't question what my boat can and can't do. All right. Stats available at the gym.
Start
The
fears. Oh yeah,
You know the boat gym
classic boat gym.
where you work out with your boats.
Starfear says, "Why do they have guns? Why do they have guns?"
A mystery. Or they're doing
What is
crimes.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, probably crimes.
That was a big
Ooh,
miss.
Lampy with 100 bits and a very important question: could you throw this boat?
Don't start, Lampy.
Wait, what was the throw thing? What is this?
You
that a conversation
forgot
we
the
had?
throwing of the boat conversation?
I honestly did.
Shoot.
What was
I'll
the
be
That
throwing
honest,
of
was
the
I forgot
boat?
a
really
little bit, too.
my first real taste of hidden gems, I think.
Oh, the what's a boat, what's a ship?
Yeah, that was part
Oh,
of it.
okay. Yeah. You throw.
Casey
a-
was like, I could throw a model boat, and that would count as throwing a boat. Or
Yeah, because it depends on
It
what
was a
you
whole
consider
thing.
a boat. Yeah.
you,
Oh,
you
it's
can go
coming back to
revisit
me.
it if you'd like.
That
As for me,
would
I
like-
have no desire.
Somebody
I need to hammer
please
that.
tell me which episode that is so I can revisit
Oh, shit.
it. You
can
can't
get
get
out
out
of
of the boat. Oh, that's great.
Wait, you are the bear?
Oh yeah, I'm the bear now. I thought I picked
What
the
the
raccoon.
heck?
Oh, you are the bear. Why did it let you pick the raccoon?
Great question. Maybe because I'm doing a campaign, I'm the bear now.
But then why would it let you pick the raccoon?
I don't know. I don't have these answers. There's a lot of
If
stuff
you-
that's like really high, and I'm trying to figure out how I would like boat up there.
Do you
Maybe, like,
have...
grind over this long ass rail or something?
It makes sense. It's a roll of money hanging out there.
There was like a button you press to like not be stuck in the half pipe, like to like transition in the old Tony Hawks. Do you remember what that
Oh,
was?
yeah. No. I think it was like forward in a button.
Almost shot
Can
me.
you jump out of the boat while you're up in the air and
Uh,
like push yourself off?
Let's find out.
You could also check the
I'm-
controls in the game,
Maybe.
like
but that's
in the pause menu.
that's what weaklings do.
Weaklings who can finish a game,
Yeah.
who could do
I
more
just
than
feel like wasting my time.
yeah. Yeah, people
That
who
makes me
care.
a weakling, then so be it. I am the weakest of them all.
Am I wall jumping?
Yeah, you were definitely wall jumping. Oh. Why is like a little car alarm noise? Oh, very important. Okay, we were talking about how to change the name of Metroidvanias to something that was more acceptable.
Yeah, that's been a forever combo.
It's been it forever. It'll never end until it's done. What if we just shortened it? What if we dropped the like name part and they were just called Vanias? Because Vania, not a Castlevania, it's a thing, but also has the word vein in it. And what do? You have a map and it like veins out into like a whole bunch of things. Vanias.
So you hate Metroid, is what I'm hearing.
No, actually, Metroid's pretty cool. But I think any genre name
You
that
want
has
to
the name
erase
of
its legacy, is what
No.
I'm hearing.
any, we don't call comedies Charlie Chaplin likes. That's a dumb
That's
name.
because Charlie Chaplin didn't invent comedy.
It's true, but it's still also Metroid didn't invent the
Metroid didn't
Metroidvania.
invent- yeah.
It was the
did?
thing that it was. I forget what the games were before it, but open map games were a thing before that. Also,
Yeah. What's the first
Metroid
Metroidvania?
Metroid came out before Castlevania, so Castlevania didn't make it in the thing, but like they still got the thing with the name. So like it
Because
doesn't
they
matter.
also popularized it, which
They
does
popularized
matter.
it.
Like you
Yeah,
can't
okay.
discredit.
So what Yeah,
something.
so
for-
why don't we call him Charlie Chaplin likes? He popularized comedy
Well,
because
again,
it's dumb.
Yeah, because that's a bad
to
name.
name it
Yeah.
after a specific
we've
thing.
100% had this conversation before. Like it has to be a combination of getting the job done as being a descriptor for what the thing is, but
Right.
also it has to sound good.
Right, so that's why I'm
has to be
saying
a
shorten
good
it.
name.
If we can't accept Scrutinanny, then it just becomes Vanias.
Whose idea was that one again?
Take a
That
wild
was
guess.
Casey. Casey said Scrutinanny, and then I championed it.
I
And you
said
can
it.
roll
I said
the
it.
tapes on
I
it.
said it to mock Jesse.
You're telling me it was Marty then, right? So Scrutinanny was Marty's idea. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one some thought. I'm not so sure I could come up with name. Any
and that's
better
and that's
than
why something like Metroidvania has persisted, because coming up with a good name that's acts as a replacement is really hard. Like Yahtzee and Jack actually had this debate when they did when they used to do slightly Civil War.
Slightly something else. Civil War, one of those. And they
Yeah,
came
Slightly
up
Civil
with
War. And they came
was
up
it-
with Jack was
Brawler.
Jack no Jack he was using the word scrawler or sprawler. Was it
Sprawler.
Sprawler. And like
which I think also fits really well.
yeah, I like the logic of it, but that's not like a fun title.
It's better than Metroidvania.
It's not.
I like
You just
Sprawler.
don't like Metroidvania. It
I
doesn't- that
also
doesn't
don't
mean-
like
Yeah, it doesn't mean that
Yeah.
any other option is a better option just because you
That
don't
is
like it.
not true because I think search action is a worse answer, but
there's
that
no
is a real term some people use.
What people?
for-
Have you met these people? Are they in the room
I have,
with us?
I have.
Metroidvania gets the job done because if you know what Metroid is and if you know what Castlevania is, what do they have in common? Therein lies what a Metroidvania is.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
and
both
if you-
have
and
main
even if you
characters.
don't-
They both have main characters.
Jesse!
That must be what it is.
What makes them
Oh,
unique?
they
that
both
have
use a controller. Oh, that
All right,
must be
whatever.
what it is. They have many things in common.
All right.
I will die
I got nothing
on
for
this
you.
hill.
I'll let you.
Just it.
No,
Skin
I
all
will
over
bury
that.
your body up
Save
there.
me.
I see dead bodies every day. What does that mean to me?
I'll get you a nice headstone and everything up on
Thank
your
you.
hill.
I honestly I appreciate it.
How
Can
do
it be
I get 'em?
shaped like a park bench? That's like the one. It's like a thing that I want.
shit.
Is to have my headstone be shaped like a park bench so people can
Sure,
sit on
yeah.
it and hang out,
Yeah.
and so skaters can grind on it.
Okay. Noted.
On some level, that's kind of cool, but on another level, it's very
Tia
disrespectful.
wants to become a cherry tree, and Jesse wants to become a park bench. I'm taking notes.
I would like to
When
be,
everyone's dead and I'm still here,
Oh,
I'll
I can
put
just
you
go
all
to
in
the
a
next
Are
nice.
you immortal? The being composted and helping
hope this
trees
isn't-
grow. That sounds great.
I hope this isn't licensed music that's playing in the background.
Oh well.
'Cause, I
You
might
know-
need to check
Yeah, you might
if
need
it
to
has
check
like
that
a
pause
streamer mode
menu.
or something. Yeah.
Lampy with 100 bits says no, Jesse. It will be shaped like Samus. Okay, but can it be Samus sitting down so you can sit like on her lap at least, so
Don't
then I
listen
still
to
get
Lampy.
the,
It doesn't
the
need
park
to be
bench?
Samus.
Also, if you open, will it like you open my grave and then there's like a weird maze down there, like a
That
Vania
might
maze?
be a little harder to do. I'll look into our options, but park bench, sure.
Oh, Lou May says, what if the park bench was made out of your bones? Even better.
You could like grind them down and
I'm
just
not,
mix them into
I'm
the
not
cement,
sitting
so
on a
it's
bench made out of somebody else's bones.
would do it if it wasn't just straight up bones. It's got to be combined into the whatever material you use to make the bench.
Like bones and cement, not just
Yeah.
bones. What if it was?
mix it in there?
What if it was bones and cement put
these
into
real
a
people?
mold to make it look like bones?
Oh shit, these are real people. This is Weezer at the bottom, but it's the only one that's unchecked. Like, do we have to turn off all the music?
Oh no.
Because I don't see like a streamer mode. All right, I guess I don't want to.
Wait, so what music is gonna play if you turn it off though?
I don't know. But these all look like actual artists. Okay, there is Wait, no, that still has a name. Did I not turn off all the music? Where's Robert Parker? Okay, yeah, he's right here. So I turned them all off, but that doesn't change anything?
It doesn't care.
It's like when you pick the raccoon, the game is like,
yeah, it's like,
you
look,
thought.
your decision to be taken
The
into
illusion of
consideration.
choice, if only for just a moment.
We think, no.
Also, Azure Windress? Windress? I don't know how to say that. Hi, it says make his tomb animal well.
Still haven't played that.
I haven't either.
I finished it. It's good. There's no tunic.
Still haven't played that either.
Crash the cruise ship.
I have them both, but
Tunic that's the one's kind of like Link to the Past, right?
Kinda, but not at all.
Well, all right, that really narrowed it down. Thanks. I definitely know how that game plays now.
the one with the little dude that's some kind of animal.
He's an adorable fox.
Fox or something.
Because foxes are cute, just like their cousins do.
Foxes are cute.
Foxes are
They're
cute.
cousins?
Yeah, they're spiritual twins.
They're neighbors,
here.
maybe, at best.
Casey is on record saying foxes and deer look alike. So
I think in my
Hey,
brain,
not all cousins look alike.
I always default to like the cute cartoon versions of animals in my brain. I was probably just thinking of like artist representations of deer and foxes.
Still not sure where you got cousins.
Because they're both cute and of a certain face shape. They got like those pointy
Aren't
faces.
all cartoon? Well, whatever. I'm not gonna argue.
Oh,
with
okay,
you.
that's how. Left trigger is how you can move the gap over. I'm totally good for a
Lampy.
cruise ship. I have dynamite for it for reasons.
well, you better go get a free gun.
New gun.
Is
Lampy
this
with
like
two.
royalty-free music now? Because it sounds
Maybe.
kind of generic.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. You know, it just.
No,
it's
I like
not
it.
Weezer.
I'm digging it.
I like it too.
I mean, we all wish it was music,
Fine.
but we get it.
On that, Lampy gives 200 bits to say, turn off everything except Weezer. I dare you.
Look, if we weren't on
They're
stream,
not
it's
accepted.
exactly what I would do. Fucking love Weezer.
Chobbly Wobbly says real foxes aren't cute. They're fighters. They are fighters, but
Real fox,
you know, you can be a cute fighter.
Yeah.
They're still cute.
Have you,
You know, to
have you
look at.
Real foxes
you
are
see,
cute.
I mean, if you see one in reality, it's like, uh-oh. I'm a little nervous because it'll bite. But they're real cute. Speaking says real foxes piss everywhere. Well,
What?
I mean, they're a wild animal.
Doesn't
like
everything?
like, what?
name an animal that
Why is
doesn't
that a-
piss everywhere.
Why is that a factor? Your house cat does that.
That's not true. House
No,
cats
it does not
in
piss
the litter
everywhere. It
box.
pisses
Alright.
in a very specific place.
Yeah,
Because cats are civilized. But your dog does.
yeah, the dog does. The dog will just pee anywhere. Well, I guess anywhere outside. Fox will pee anywhere indoor or outdoors.
Yeah, I kind of didn't do much on this run. I need to collect more things and do more tricks.
Did you
No, I'm
even
going for the high
drop off
scores
that
first.
dynamite?
No, I couldn't find the cruise ship
Wait, why are you bringing dynamite to a cruise ship?
because we're criminals. We're crime
okay.
animals.
Criminals.
That's what criminals is short for.
short for crime, man.
That's really stupid. Like this ship is like just way out in the boondock. Where is this? I don't know how to
Well, you
get
better
here.
go find it. Speakeasy says I just checked the Steam forum. Dev said all the music is stream safe, so you can.
Oh,
turn it back
awesome!
on.
Let's crank it back up then. That's all I needed to hear. Because I actually was liking the music quite a bit. Wait, even the Weezer?
I don't know. I would say leave it off. I don't trust it.
Yeah, it was the only one that was off by default.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah, leave that.
when the
Or
stream goes
is
off.
it just because someone played this game who hates Weezer?
Maybe. Is it a cover of "Wannabe" by Spice Girls?
Did Weezer cover?
No.
We have to turn the track on to find out.
Presumably it would still be called Wannabe, but
Maybe
Maybe not.
it's like a secret cover.
Stuff.
now I want to hear Weezer cover Wannabe. Thank you very much for that.
I want to hear anyone cover Wannabe. I love that song. Like Spice Girls, that's good pop music.
Agreed. Also, their movie Spice World might be one of the best, like artists, like musician-led, like movie tie-ins, because they do that a lot for some reason. Like you get real big as a musical artist, they give you a movie.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna be honest. I remember loving it when I was like in high school. I need to watch it again as an adult because I want it to be good, but I can't confirm it.
Like I watched it much later than like as a kid, and I remember still liking it quite a bit. But that was still a while ago. Who's that guy? I just shot some rando.
Well, good job. I'm sure he was bad.
Yeah, we're bad here.
Speakeasy says from the developer, it says Wavebreaks Music and streaming about it. Says all the music in the game is completely stream safe, including the Weezer song. That means it can be freely used on Twitch, YouTube, anywhere without being blocked or losing monetization.
Well, thank you, Speakeasy.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
thanks.
Speakeasy.
So you can turn Weezer on.
Hell yeah. You don't have to tell me twice.
Lampy with an R200 bits says, good news, Casey. You can turn off everything except Weezer. Speakeasy says so.
I just want to hear what the song is. So I am going to turn off everything except Weezer, and then we'll turn it back on if it'll play that. But it might need to finish what it's playing already first.
Yeah, I think it does.
Ah! What is that? What was that move? Shit. I need some momentum if I'm gonna like get anywhere. I gotta plan this run out a bit more. Shit, I need way more momentum than that.
Okay, this sounds like Weezer. Ooh.
This is a song I've not heard from them before.
Well,
Their
if it was
special
written
stream song.
specifically for this game, then that makes sense.
That is absolutely insane. If that's the
Really?
case.
I think that's what Speakeasy said. Or somebody. And yes, I'm just accepting it as truth.
John was saying, come on, Spice Girls are corpo ripoffs of real women-led bands that were big in the 90s and zines. I'm not going to deny that, but also sometimes the imitator is great in their own right. Much like what Castlevania did to Metroid.
Castlevania was a corporate ripoff.
They're like, what if Metroid? But like, we use that royalty free, that public domain, Dracula. Even though there were Castlevania, there was like 4 or 5 or 6, 7. Actually, gosh, there was a lot of Castlevania's games before Symphony of the Night, because there was
Get in here.
1 and 2 on the Nintendo, Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. There was a Genesis one. I think there were 1 or 2 Game Boy ones. How many? Now I gotta look this up. Oh my gosh, there's so many Castlevania games.
Yeah, a lot of them were like on handhelds.
Yeah, so there was Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, something called Haunted Castle, which was an arcade game, Castlevania The Adventure for Game Boy, Castlevania 3, Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge for the Game Boy, and then Super Castlevania, then something in Japanese, then Rondo of Blood, then Bloodlines, also for Genesis, then Dracula X. Oh my gosh, that's so many games. It's true, Lampy. A lot of the Castlevania games are not. I think, was it Symphony of the Night that was the first Vania of the Castlevania series? Can you just drive way out there now?
I was wondering.
Are you still looking for the cruise ship?
No, I kind of gave up on that.
Oh. Is it? Nope. That is the buoy.
Oh, there it is! Shit!
Get it!
I don't have
Get
the
it.
dynamite on me now. I feared that would happen.
Oh no, where'd the dynamite go?
Oh,
He's
this guy
only
had
got
it.
59 seconds left.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Give me the dynamite. You gotta move fast.
My gosh, why is he bleeding?
Why is he encouraging you?
I can't see anymore. He won't. Where's my dynamite?
Never know. Oh, there it was.
Oh. Oh, I gotta get up there to detonate it.
dang.
I don't have enough time for that.
Well,
Gotta like get a lip and then grind up, huh?
In 19 seconds. You can do it. I believe in you. 12
Man, I
seconds.
keep teleporting my boat away from me. Is that how I get up? This? Shit! Dang. We finally found the cruise ship. Alright, we're gonna spend the next turn getting up that goddamn lighthouse. Like and we have to, because I haven't even gotten enough to get to the next place. But we can play the rest of the soundtrack now.
Yeah, we don't have to just listen to
I mean, it's a
Weezer.
good song. I liked it. Like on first listen, quality Weezer. Not their best, but it'll do.
I don't know enough Weezer to know what's their best.
Yeah. The same. Weezer's one of those bands where it's like I hear them and I'm like, yeah, this is music, and then I've never actively sought to listen to Weezer.
I was a
Same.
very big Weezer fan in high school, and then they did the Red album, which apparently like a lot of people hated, and that was like my favorite album from them ever. Like it didn't really sound like what they did beforehand, but they sounded evolved, and it was all I listened to. Anytime I wanted to go back and listen to Weezer, it was just the Red album. But for some reason, I just stopped listening to them for several years after that. I would only just ever go back to the Red album, and then like not that long ago, like maybe a couple months ago even, I was like, whatever happened to Weezer? Found out they had like a shit ton of albums that I just completely ignored. Went back to listen to those. Amazing. Back catalog is awesome.
Huh. Who knew?
Not I. But yeah, continue to be a big fan of them to this day. All right, he's right here. He gave me dynamite before, but I guess I don't need it on me. It's attached to the
You gotta move fast.
by default.
And he was just okay with you driving your boat into him repeatedly while he bled?
I mean, the real question is, what's he gonna do about it?
He doesn't have a
Shoot
boat.
you, probably.
I'm in the speedboat.
I'd see that alligator doesn't have a gun. It appears.
Was that a fucking roast chicken or turkey or
It
something?
was. I don't know what they're for. Oh, I'm
I
on.
mean, it said you got 50 health when you picked it up, so.
I didn't know I had less than 50 health at any point.
Where is your health?
Ugh. Great question. Come on, get up there. I'm going in the wrong direction. Like, I'll get the grind, but it's like going down instead of up. Oh, there. Oh, shit.
Jonathan Ross with a good point says if he has dynamite, he probably has other things to deal with. You, Casey. Yeah, he's got dynamite.
Oh, health is on the bottom right, apparently. I can't see because my Discord logos are over
Yeah, same. I got 2 cameras covering that.
That explains.
Roxas Unknown says lower right, and Red Hot Smasher says don't grind.
Don't grind. What, do you want me to just jump straight up there? Shit, how am I supposed to get that high?
It looks like you can go higher, and then it like there's a twisty thing going up. So you probably need to grind up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That I
Yeah,
need to
you're
grind
going the wrong
in
way.
Up direction.
Oh.
Yeah, anytime I get the grind to connect, it's the wrong way. Fudge. I don't know how to get like more speed. The shooting thing's giving me more speed.
It's like you aim the gun behind you and shoot, give you a little boost.
Get up there. Can I just walk up there?
Just climb. Turn into Jasant. Sergio Lucas said, "How can we bend the hidden gems rules to play through all the Castlevania games?"
Oh, I'm going the right way
George
this time.
Lucas. Hot Monday energy, baby. We make the rules.
Yeah!
Yeah, there it is.
You did it.
All it took was one stroke of luck.
You blew up the cruise ship. Which, like, of course you did. What else were you gonna do with that dynamite
Yeah.
on the cruise ship? But, man, you blew up a cruise ship. These
Did it,
animals
y'all.
are ruthless.
Oh, I was almost out of time when that happened. We got enough to move on? Or do I still have to come back to this beachfront hellhole? I didn't even score 25 pro points. I didn't find all the cash. Didn't collect secret tape. Yeah, these are just Tony Hawk challenges.
Yeah. So there's 2 more secrets you didn't get.
Did I run out of lives or something? It says retry mission, but that's grayed out. I can do again.
Oh.
Does that undo the thing that I did do?
Maybe.
No, yeah,
I guess
cruise
not.
ship
It's
counted.
So what do you need to do?
I need to collect 1 of 5. You bastard! I need to collect 1 of 5 hot dogs.
They're called juicy
No.
wieners.
Juicy wieners.
Yeah. we don't want any confusion.
Not just any wiener will do. It has to be juicy.
Gotta be. If it's not juicy, why even bothering?
I have to collect combo in 1 combo, which I haven't done. Let's see if we can do that. There's also a wiener right there, a big juicy one.
All right, so this kind of what George Lucas was saying, but also on a previous thing. Can we learn Dracula lore and like the related monster lore by playing through Castlevania games?
You can learn Castlevania's Dracula lore. I don't think it's like tied to.
Yeah, just read Dracula if you want Dracula lore, I guess. But its brand of Dracula lore? Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole lot of it. There's certainly enough games.
Alright, I gotta keep this combo going. Which means I gotta trick the whole way through, which I've not been doing. I've kind of just been driving around mostly. It's weird. A skateboard, or at least maybe I've been trained to do it because I've played them for, some time in the past. But a speedboat doesn't inherently lend itself to the idea of doing tricks. So like, I'm trying to just navigate to the next thing as opposed to like skateboarding. Like I feel like Tony Hawk, I'd be like doing tricks and manuals the whole way through. Oh, I broke.
Sounds like you gotta change your mindset.
Yeah.
Speedboats are now for doing tricks.
Right, like I gotta do like kick flips and I can't get the goddamn kick flip to go. Kick flips and their manual is different. Like it's just one direction and a button rather than up down.
No, Jombly, he has 2 wieners, I think. Everyone is upset that you haven't gotten juicy wieners, but I'm pretty sure he
We're
got.
working on the combo.
Got at least one juicy wiener. I didn't see the second one.
This flick is not that responsive. Like, I should be able to do a kickflip whenever I want. Shit. What? This boat is going all over the goddamn place.
He has double wiener.
Dude is all up in my space.
Ooh, Mechanized Walnut says, man needs to check the controls to learn the speed button.
You know what? Thanks for that. Is there a speed button?
That would
controls?
certainly help you in the goals you've set out to accomplish.
Yeah.
There's no configuration in here.
If you would have listened to Jess and I about 40 minutes ago,
Advanced.
we could already know if there's a speed button.
Yeah, remember? Remember how this is for weaklings?
Yeah, I'm weak right now. I'm not getting anything done.
I could hear his bones breaking under the weight of his own body.
Also, I don't
from
see a
weakness.
speed option in here.
Why? There is so much stuff. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
that was
like
park
advanced.
creator stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I was say, do real boats have this many options? I
Charge,
didn't
shield,
think they
pipe
did.
Transfer. Yeah, I figured that one out. Left trigger, dismount. Figured that out. Shoot, jump, grab. Yeah, there's no speed button. You guys are liars.
Oh, well.
Also, the cursor is a middle finger.
What?
Like when the cursor's on screen. Can you guys see it when the cursor's on screen?
Yeah, go back?
Let me see if it'll. Here, can you see that?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it doesn't show up on stream.
Well,
We'll take your word for it.
Well,
yeah. I'll
it's
just
a middle
believe you.
finger.
Well, if it makes you feel better, while you were collecting those letters that I now realize say combo, I didn't see the O the first couple of times. And I was like, comb? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, that classic skateboard game. Collect all the letters of comb.
I mean, he's collecting wieners, so anything
That-
goes.
That's true.
Fair assessment.
And he is hairy. He's a bear, so. I mean, comb makes sense.
I went from thinking it said bomb at first, and then I was like, no, it's C is the first one. Comb?
Kabam.
Jesus Christ. Of course it's combo. You idiot.
What happened to the raccoon? We have no idea.
Yeah, the game just didn't give them to us.
Hey, Filthy and Free. Yeah, it's kind of like a Tony Hawk game, but you're on a speedboat that also drives on land and grinds and does kickflips and stuff. People are saying wave race, and I feel like the like splash art is evocative of that, but the gameplay, I didn't play
Yeah,
wave race.
Wave Race was a racing game.
Yeah,
So,
this seems
Yeah, this is not
way more wild.
Like this is like Tony Hawk, but they tried to inject like a story in it, which, to be fair, we've not been paying much attention to. And like it has edge. Like the characters like fake curse. They're like talking about fake drugs. Like it's Miami Vice inspired.
Putting the vice
Why am I
in
so
Miami
far from this
Vice.
combo thing. I don't
With that
spend
drug
the
In
talk.
the comb and combo.
Yep.
Yeah, like to grind up. Okay, I guess I don't grind. I jump from the middle platform. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Okay, he did mention that you have the.
Boom, we did it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so what's that thing in the top left corner? Because that got mentioned.
Top left.
And it looks like
my combo score.
No.
The flame?
Yeah, what's the flame?
It's my score.
No, the flame is not your score. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is. It's probably like factor in like a multiplier or something. Like the more stuff I'm doing, like the hotter it gets, whatever.
I don't think it is.
So what do you think it's doing?
I think it's a gauge for something that you're not using.
Oh, I can use a thing that this. I mean, we're in the what's the name? Oh, what is this? This is a shield. That's what that's for.
I think that took your. Oh, and I think when you shoot, it goes down some too.
Oh, I do have like what you call it, like bullet time. So maybe that.
Okay.
But we did it. We collected combo. And we're on to the next one. We're gonna be polar bears.
I don't know. It should be speedboating.
I found a
polar
bug.
bears.
Keep it to yourself. Chill vibes. Welcome back to Polar Patrol. Petroleum. Shut up. What the hell's going on around here? Why is production stopped? Tried my best to keep these running while you were out, but something happened. Some rascals have been flipping out. They think they can just chill here. And they're getting in the way of my legitimate oil business. Well, you know what they say about oil. Give me that checklist, you idiot. I'll handle this.
All right.
That's what they say about oil?
What's a croc doing in the Arctic? What are animals doing riding speedboats? This... Yeah. God has left us in these parts.
I'm seeing some people take offense to your comparison of this game to Tony Hawk.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, that's some sort of... Chat, help me understand. Is this not like Tony Hawk? Like, whether it's good or not is still up in the air. But that doesn't change whether it is similar to another thing or not, right? Like, is that what they're on about?
Gate him up with a boat. So it would just be a boat him up?
I mean, this isn't what you normally do with boats. I'm fine with saying a skate 'em up with a boat. Because that does make
I'm
more
on
sense.
board. Yeah. Say, if someone said a thing was a boat 'em up, I would be like, oh, so you just ride a boat?
So it's dredge, or
but then you fish
that's
them
a
up.
fish 'em up,
Yeah.
or a dredge 'em up.
No, yeah, you're right. It is a dredge 'em up, I guess.
A dredge 'em up means you're throwing like a net out the boat and dredging the bottom
There's
of the
dredging
lake.
and dredge.
Oh, okay.
Don't get it twisted.
But there's also fishing in dredge.
Yeah.
You can do both.
Yes. You also have a trawl net. You also like use your, I don't even know what the apparatus is called, but you dredge up like treasures and materials and stuff. It's not just fish. But anyway, all that is to say, this is not a boat 'em up,
Today I learned you do so much in dredge.
including dredge. Yes.
There's a lot of alligators out here. Not just the one I know, I guess. I mean, this one's calling out to me, though.
It's a good destination for them.
What do you need? Oh my god. Some weirdos lodged themselves in our oil pipes. They think they can stop me. Maybe if we increase the flow, we can push out those turds and get back to business.
Oh.
Because I gotta grind that big old pipe up there. At least
Those
another
penguins are probably on the side of justice, and also they're cute.
Probably.
Yeah, we are clearly the bad guys here.
Yeah.
Wait, are you the raccoon now?
No, I'm still,
Still the bear.
Oh.
the bear.
Well,
Though I think this
Still
bear is
prime
wearing
bear.
the jacket and the hat that I tried to put on the raccoon.
Are we sure we didn't accidentally pick the bear at the beginning
Maybe
somehow?
we did.
Like, we picked raccoon, but then we hit B instead of A for confirm, so I was like, I don't know, I guess just give you the bear.
Could only be anywhere. I need to get up. Time is up now, though. Like, I like the look of the levels, but they don't feel designed in a way that like intuitively kind of leads you around them. Like, a lot of these grind rails kind of like don't go anywhere. It seems like the path to getting like deeper into the map are maybe a bit more troublesome than they need to be. Last year to see like the back half of that. Like, we started here. Yeah, like this whole middle section is just.
Well, there's probably other things you can do up there.
Smash ice.
That would be my guess.
When did I even see an ice crystal? Yeah, that's just a jump, I guess.
Press B for bear.
What kind of crystal here? There's a lot of ice. Uncertain which of it is crystallized.
Oh, that's one pipe. Oh, that's a bad jump. That's just a shit jump.
You can do it.
Oh my god.
Still believe in you.
Oh, wall jump off of this. But you see what I mean? Like,
Hey. Dang.
like there should be a ramp that just leads up to the thing, so that I'm able to do the fun thing that the game is suggesting.
I think it wants you to find the way up there.
Yeah, and like that's not as fun as they seem to think.
He
it
doesn't
is.
want to think while he's doing his.
Yeah, like I'm
game
in
up on
a
boat.
I'm in a boat with a bear doing kickflips. Like, give me the ramp.
You gotta work for something. Those kickflips are too easy. They gotta make you work for something else.
The kickflips are actually much harder than I feel like they should be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in Tony Hawk, you press the direction and it goes. In this, it's like in Smash Bros, where you have to do like kind of a flick option with the button press.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. That's how it comes out. I can't just be holding it and do it.
Okay. See, this maybe unpopular opinion, but that was the thing I didn't like about Tony Hawk games, was that everything was too easy, and that I liked about games like Thrasher Skate and Destroy and other like more technical skating games, was that they were more difficult. And like you had to account for like momentum and which way you were facing when you landed and stuff, where Tony Hawk, especially after like the second one, really were like, we don't want you to fall, so like if you land sideways, you just turn.
I mean, yeah, it's an arcade, whatever, right? Like you later started getting stuff like Skate, which was all about like trying to simulate like like how an actual skateboarder would do a trick, which like was really neat.
Yeah,
But
and,
also
like,
a different game.
Definitely. But I like those.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Skate was cool.
I didn't play Skate, but
Well,
I did get to play
Session.
Session, which was cool. And it's very much the same, just an indie version of that, like
Yeah,
very
Skate-
technical skateboarding.
Like rather than you like using an analog stick to select different directions the skateboard would move in, Skate literally made the sticks your legs. So in
Oh
order
my
to
gosh.
so in order to do tricks, you would basically need to move one foot in one direction and the other foot in another direction in the same way a person would when they were like doing a skate trick.
I think that's kind of how Session does it too. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think Session is like very heavily influenced by Skate, so that would make sense. Just like the same way we were playing Undisputed the other day. Like that was an old EA joint. That was them essentially taking that total punch control from the Fight Night series and applying it to skateboarding. Whereas like the sticks are controlling like the direction your hands move or whatever in like a weird way, and then you're just modifying that with all the other buttons. Exact same thing with Skate, and I think it worked super well. And I'm surprised more games in general, not just like sports simulation ones, like more games in general haven't like figured out different interesting ways to keep doing that. But it is more technical, right? And Tony Hawk and something like this is aiming for more fun, arcadey, light. Got that sweet sax going on in here.
Lampy with 200 bits says, so Casey is asking for the solve the puzzle for me button, question mark.
What puzzle do you guys see here? Like, don't get
What?
pedantic with me.
I have no, no stake in this. This is not the sort of game I would play on my own time. Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
However, if I were to play a game like this, I would not want puzzles to be part of the vocabulary. You know?
But what about exploration? Because I think that's the vibe I'm getting, is they want you to go around, learn what areas are connected, and then find the connecting pieces.
But here's the thing.
I
Right?
like that either, only because I love exploration, but I want to move at my own pace while doing it, and just the nature of being in a speedboat
Right. That yeah.
means you don't get to look
And
as thoroughly
and
at
this
the
is the
things
thing.
you need to see.
Fair.
This is me as someone who wants to explore the map, looking at a thing that looks interesting, and going, let me get on top of that, and struggling to do that because of the way it's designed. Like, if that's where I'm supposed to be, shouldn't they should guide me up the thing, and then I can explore the rest of the map. Like, why is this a skill check? Like, I don't understand the reasoning in that particular moment. Also, the sax is brilliant.
It is pretty good. Keeper Dance with a highlighted message saying, Casey, you have a weapon. There are explosive barrels next to the thing you have to destroy.
I forgot I had a weapon. I'm gonna be honest. Not free aim. What is this targeting?
It's targeting something further down.
Right? What is that?
All right, well, you killed somebody.
Every time I shoot, it takes me off the thing that it's locking me onto. Okay, I just shot the penguins. I guess that's it. Mission over.
Well, but there's like a there. You yeah, you're having it for a brief moment. There it is.
Yeah, anticlimactic.
Keep
Yeah, like
saying.
I'm doing laps around like the same sections. Like there should be like just easy to get to routes that introduce you to. Okay, that just automatically takes you over the whole thing.
Sorry, Lampy, with 200 bits for a joke that will never be not funny to me. It says, Casey, you have. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's not it. It says Casey wants his speedboat games to be 1v1, Final Destination, no items.
Final Destination. Ugh.
What's wrong with Final Destination?
Boring.
It's the least interesting level possible.
Or the most, depending on how skilled you are.
No, it's the least. There's no WarioWare hazards.
Yeah, it's just you.
There's
and
no
your god.
Pikmin monsters. It's just you and your god. I want more than me and my god.
I don't remember the names of the maps I used to like back when I played Smash Melee. One of them was like in the Legend of Zelda world, and there was like the Turtle Island that would
Termina
come up.
Bay.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that was from Majora's Mask, I believe.
Because the turtle would show up and it would be a platform and then it would leave.
Yes.
Yeah, you could like trap folks underneath his face.
It's so great. See,
There's
look at
also
how-
one that was just a pretty fountain of dreams.
Oh, that's
it just
Kirby's
came
Dream
to me.
Land.
Oh yeah,
The music on that is amazing,
yeah.
which is just Kirby music. So
Right. Kirby
But I mean,
music is
Nintendo
freaking
music
10
in
out of
general,
10.
Yeah, it's kind of just that. Smash Ultimate might have the best video game soundtrack ever, like point blank, because it's just all the other games' soundtracks.
Yeah, I feel like that's cheating. Like, it's. I feel like if you want to include it on the best soundtracks, you have to include the original tracks for Smash. You can't use tracks that were from other games that are in Smash.
Well, yeah,
'Cause I feel
Melee,
like-
Melee
saying-
did a lot of that.
And the
though.
Grammy goes to now greatest hits.
It was just non-stop bangers. Nothing
Ooh, the
but
Hyrule
number
Temple.
ones.
That was another good
there
one.
should be some sort of playlist award. Like someone who's like, look, I just curated just a bunch of dope shit that sounds great together. What do I get? I have taste.
I guess they mostly just like the Zelda maps. Good stuff.
They were high quality maps, those old maps.
Yeah.
Like Hyrule Temple.
Yes, that was probably my favorite. Now that I've remembered it exists and what it looks like.
He gets this. You know what game has a great soundtrack? Guitar Hero.
But it's true.
Exactly.
It's true though.
I'm a bad person, but I don't like most of the songs in those rhythm games. Even though I love playing, I love playing Rock Band and like Guitar Hero, I think they're very fun, but the actual music is generally not stuff I like.
I only ever played one version of Guitar Hero, and like it was one of those things where it was like, okay, a lot of great artists, but they chose, not their best songs. They chose the songs that would be most well known to the biggest number of people.
Yeah. Like Coheed
Which
and
is
Cambria,
fine.
one of my favorite bands of all time, had 2 songs in the first Rock Band. And their most popular song was like one of my least favorite, which is Welcome Home. And that's
Is
like
that the Good Eye Sniper song?
no, that's Fair House Atlantic. That's not in that game actually.
Oh, okay.
They had Welcome Home, and then it had 10 speed of some. I can't remember the name of that track. But
Wait, how does Welcome Home go? Because I don't remember that.
it's the one that has like the big kind of chunky orchestral riff, like do 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 do. No.
Nah, keep going. It's
Not
not
ringing-
ringing a bell. give me a few more bars.
Like it's a good song, but they have
What are the lyrics?
What are the lyrics?
Like, what are the how does the because like that's the part I remember is like the wordy part. So how does that
You
go?
could have been all I wanted, but you weren't honest. Now get in the ground.
I could be honest. I don't remember anything. I just want to see if I get you to sing something, and it worked. I have no idea what that song is.
I mean, you don't have to work too hard to get me to sing Cody Camp.
I know. I was like, I bet I can make him do it. This is great. Thank you. You did not disappoint. I appreciate it. We were talking about music in the chat. People talking Kirby music. Agreed. Good. People are making Sonic music and Azure Wind Dress. Tell me how to pronounce that because I think it's Azure Wind Dress, but I don't know if that's correct. It's $5. Gives $5 to say Michael Jackson helped compose the soundtrack to Sonic 3. I don't know if
a
that's
rumor.
true.
Are you?
That's a long-standing rumor that has never been substantiated.
It's great music though.
In fact, I think some scuttlebutt I've heard about that is that possibly started based on a mistranslation of one of the composers saying that they took Michael Jackson's music as an inspiration or something to that effect. But again, like it's never been like fully substantiated one way or the other that he didn't have anything to do, that he had nothing to do with it. Because he did have a game on Sega. He had that Moonwalker game.
He did, yeah. I'm gonna see if Wikipedia has anything to say about this. But first, Fungus Finder gives $2. Says Jesse. Even I know that's amazing, and I hate music. Are you talking about the
What's
Guitar Hero?
amazing?
Yeah, I'm curious. Fungus Finder, like the amazing, like the Guitar Hero.
And you hate music? I'm sorry, I got stuck on the one amazing.
Yeah,
Fungus Finder says, and I hate music, which
I
I think
a crazy thing to say.
that's a perfectly valid thing to say. I
Not
feel
on
like
this
it is perfectly fine to not enjoy music.
How are you a human and you don't enjoy music?
There's other things to enjoy. It's okay to not like music.
I'm not judging. I'm
I am
do
judging.
not understand.
I
give you my
support you.
judgment.
This is the full spectrum. We got Casey judging you and hating on you. We have Jess, who is like, okay, but I don't get it, and me, who's like, good for you. You dislike music. You enjoy movies and
About
comics.
sums up our usual stances on things. Casey says no, fuck that. Jesse says yeah, okay, and I'm like,
To me, music is a thing that like humans do, right? Like you'll hum, you'll like tap on your like knees or whatever. Like it's a thing humans create and make. It's like a part of the human experience. And it's almost as if someone said, "I don't like smiling."
well,
That's
I
also
don't.
valid.
Like I don't,
Yeah,
like I don't get laughter. It's like you're not like other people, are you?
that's fine.
I'm trying to think of something to equate to not liking music, and all the other comparisons I thought I might make, I'm like, that's actually not quite right. So, you know what, Fungus Finder? You do you. No music, stick to mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not a it's not like eating or drinking where it's an integral part. I mean, I feel like it's
Some
on the
people don't
same.
really like eating and
That's
just
also
do it
true.
to survive. That I also can't relate to be clear.
Yeah, eating's fun. I love it.
I mean,
But,
yeah,
like,
I'm not.
if you-
I wouldn't consider myself like a foodie. Like I get that there are levels to everything. So like, yeah, if you're like, I'm not like a dude who like actively seeks out like music for enjoyment. Like, okay, I get that. But a declarative statement like I don't like music sounds like Scroogian.
But I feel like music has a really good PR department, and so it's put on this different level. But if someone says, I don't like comics, like that is one form of art that people make, and like I enjoy it.
Okay, but you
it's
can
okay.
further divide music into categories that to me are about the same size as saying I don't like comics. Some more appropriate might be to say like I don't like art, which also sounds crazy because everyone likes some form of art, right? Like you might
Right?
not
Yeah,
like
like
comics,
that's
but
kind of that it's so all encompassing to say I don't like music versus like I don't like this genre.
I know a lot of people who don't like music with lyrics, like they don't like listen to people sing, and that sounds more reasonable to me. If you just like instrumentals, cool. Also can't relate.
But I'm still fighting for you, Fungus Finder. I still feel like it is like to say genre is too specific. Like I feel like it is a form of art, and just like comics or movies or novels or
You're right.
radio plays,
You're right.
you could just not find enjoyment in that.
So like you can be like I don't like dance.
Yeah.
I don't like dance. Actually, I just don't like participating.
Do you like watching it? Like, do you
Sure, if it's like,
you will?
a number. I will not actively seek it out, but also music is so much more ubiquitous than dance.
It is.
It's
But
everywhere.
again, I got these things.
Oh,
feel
wait,
like-
wait. This just in. Fungus Finder says ska is cool.
so there you go.
Yeah, it says I take it back. Ska's pretty cool. You
Right,
got
there you
me.
go. So yeah, declarative statement like I don't like music. Like it breaks my brain a little bit because some people will say that, knowing damn well that they have music that they like and seek out and will listen to.
I feel like there are people that legitimately just don't like music and
Those
don't seek
people
it
are
out.
liars.
And that's okay.
That's
They're
all-
not liars.
That's all
It
I'm
is
saying.
Okay.
Fungus Finder just lied to all of us. So
Hey, we all do it.
I
all
Fungus
lie.
Finder-
that's like a human saying I don't lie. Like that's a lie, sir.
I don't know. I'm willing to accept that there might be someone out there who genuinely just doesn't like music of any kind. I just find it so unrelatable that I cannot put myself in your shoes and reason myself into being like, yes, I could see how this would go. But that doesn't mean that
Like I
it's
would
not
need a reason.
possible.
Like I'd be like, so what's the trauma that music caused for you? Just like when you
Music, it doesn't have to cause a trauma. You can just
for you to be like
enjoy
I don't
it.
like just no music, like just silence at all times, like
Whoa!
These young
Okay,
children,
they didn't
hush.
say I don't like noises. Okay, that is a vastly different thing than music.
But I'm not talking about noises. I'm talking about music and musicality.
Right, you said, oh, so you could just be like, oh, I don't like anything coming in my ears or whatever you said. But it's like, that is taken it to a whole nother level. That's like if someone said,
sounds all sorts.
yeah, that's like if someone says, I'm not really big into movies, and you were like, oh, so you don't like seeing things? Like, that's, they both use your eyes, but like, that is not the same thing. You are taking it way too far.
I feel like they're taking it too far. Like,
Yeah,
because even the sentence you just used, I don't like movies. That's a lot. Like you're saying that you don't like a lot.
yeah. And
Like you can
people
say that you're not
that.
really into movies. You're not really
They
into
could
music.
actively not like them. They could be like, look,
So
I
in
don't
that
like
in that
sitting
case, it's like,
still.
what did movies do to you? Because that's not a normal
it
thing.
doesn't have. They don't have to freaking murder your parents in an alley.
They
You
do
become the
kind of. They
Batman
kind of had to have murdered your parents a little bit.
You do not have to murder your parents. You can
I'm
just
sorry,
not
I just like
enjoy
the
a
phrase
thing.
"murder your parents" a little bit.
Nick the
Like,
lots
OG.
of water.
Something we need to justify this full-on rejection of a piece of your
No.
humanity.
You are asking for clarification to make something you don't understand make sense and putting brackets on it that other people do not have. Like, it is just okay to not like a thing. Their life existence is not then
Look, I'm not-
proving
look.
to you
No.
why
Okay, listen.
that is.
It is perfectly fine and reasonable to not like a thing. I am of the mindset that you can't call music a thing. Like, that's too much. That's too much of a thing. Like, I
So
don't
it's
like.
not
I
a
don't
thing
like
because it's
humans.
too much
I don't
thing.
like air. I don't like.
But
I don't like
that,
humans is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, actually, that was
But that's
very
always said in
reasonable.
hyperbole. Jess very clearly likes humans because she hangs out with Jesse and I.
for work though. Like, we're
Oh, you
getting
think I like
paid.
you?
This is not the same thing.
You think I'm
Casey.
enjoying myself right now?
So when Jess logs off, she sits in her room alone, talks to no one, says nothing to any other person on the planet because she likes no humans.
Yeah,
That's
what cats are for,
100%
Casey.
accurate.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm on the map. I've not been able to get anything done on this map. by the
No,
way.
I like some humans. God. It was a hyperbole.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's
If
and
there's
when
any
someone says I don't
confusion,
like music, that's what I
I
hear.
do
I
like
hear
these
hyperbole.
two absolute idiots. I enjoy them and I can't help it.
I think it is. I feel like yes, some people do use it as hyperbole, but there are other people that legitimately just do not like it.
And
they
to
just
that I
don't,
say
and that's
you
okay.
you are creating a straw man.
Nah, agoraphobia is a thing too. If we,
Yeah.
And
Like,
is that not a condition? Like that is a trauma,
Sure.
which is what I'm getting at. Like for that to be
Oh,
for you to be
shit,
affected in
I
that way,
accidentally
something
just
happened
hurt
to you.
Casey's-
Also, I have to put out Nick the OG in all caps says Yahtzee literally doesn't watch movies.
He's
Yeah,
also
but he's
probably
never
not
said-
the best example of a normal human being.
But Yahtzee's also a person who does have movies that he has watched and liked. But movies aren't like his go-to. That's not a thing he spends time doing, which I understand. I'm not saying everyone
what's
has
a
to
movie
be into
he
movies.
likes? Wait, I am curious. What's a movie he likes?
I don't know. I'm not Yahtzee's.
Well, then how do you know he likes movies?
Because I've heard the man say it.
Well, okay. Well, what did he say?
All right, this
I don't like movies.
this isn't a this isn't a conducive.
You can't. Okay,
Stance
so
that you're
you
taking
have
right
you have the burden of proof on you right now. You're like he likes
No,
movies.
no. I to be fair, I don't. I don't have the burden of proof on me.
You
Because
said
you are
he likes
because
movies.
you are claiming that Yahtzee does not like movies as a all-encompassing statement. You're putting that on him.
I got. All right.
Like, I'm saying any reasonable person.
It's Slack right now.
What are you gonna ask him? Name a movie you like?
No, I'm gonna be like, hey,
Like what is the question you're gonna
do you
pose
like
to him?
Do it.
movies? Like, hey, we need
You
to know.
got
Do you like?
this?
Oh, Lampy with 200 bits. It says the difference between liking something and being neutral / indifferent about something. The default state is not to like something. Yeah, so you could just not like music. That's a default state. Yeah, Lampy.
That's a declarative statement. That's not a default state. to not
You
like
can
something.
just not enjoy a thing, and that's okay. That's just, you're not into it. Boom.
I don't understand why
I
this
see a
pushback
Slack
is.
message come up, says Jess Hoops at Yasukosha. Name a movie you like. Gosh, I hope he checks his phone and is so confused right now.
Like, just the nature of that question should just cue everybody in as to how ridiculous that sounds. For someone to be like, I don't like.
I didn't phrase it as
Blank.
a question for a reason. It's a demand.
I want to be like, I don't really watch movies as a state. I just want to see that come back. That'd be so great. Okay,
Which
there
isn't
was
the same
two
thing
super
as I
chats.
don't like movies.
We missed one from Fungus Finder earlier. That is $2. Said, "Don't ask me, man. I was even in a marching band." Marching band's pretty
Hey,
cool.
That's looking
that
like
will
trauma to me.
contribute to one not liking
Yeah, that
music.
sounded like trauma
What? I was in a marching band. It was fun.
for you, but Fungus
You're in the
Finder
minority
might
there.
not have
I-
enjoyed it and therefore has been turned. Like I used to work in a Kmart. It was one of my
Oh,
first
gosh.
jobs.
Yeah.
And during the holiday season, the radio would only play Christmas music. So for several hours, every single day I was in there. Like every day after school, I was in there just listening to nonstop Christmas music. I developed a stark hatred for almost all Christmas carols.
That's
pretty
fair.
common.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. Probably for the same reason.
So like that is what I'm getting at. If someone is like, all of music did something to me, but like that's what I'm hearing when they say they don't like music.
But that's not the set thing that has to happen. Like if you don't like a thing, it just could be because you just don't like that thing. It doesn't
But
have
that
to hurt
that
you.
thing needs to be better defined because you can't put all of the things into one declarative statement because then you sound like a crazy person. Like you get into an altercation with like a dude at the supermarket, you're like, well, I hate all white people now.
You get into an altercation with a dude named Casey at Kmart.
Right? You guys get what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah. I've decided I don't care. If you don't like music, fine.
Okay, there's several super chats that I got to get to, but
Yeah.
Lou May has a very good personal experience thing. It says, "I've been trying to explain. For me, listening to music is too intrusive. It feels unpleasant, like having people right next to me having a conversation that doesn't involve me." Valid. That is a valid stance to have.
I've never heard anything like that before in my life.
They are having a conversation with you while going and making a whole bunch of noise. Usually more than clapping and music, but I don't have like a guitar and drums.
But is
with it.
that's
Just
referring to
make-
like the lyrical music thing in particular?
Lou May, is that referring to lyrical music in particular? I assume just the intrusive part. The having a conversation and I'm not a part of it, I don't think means literally words, but that it is something that is happening that you have no control over or are a part of or can like manipulate or opt into or out of in any way. Which that
You can
makes total sense.
press pause.
Well, if you're like out, at if you're at Kmart,
Okay,
So like yeah, you don't like that song? Like all songs? Every
No,
song
it's-
is doing this to you?
possibly, yes. All right, $5. Gildan
Don't say
Yedek says,
possibly. Lou May said it.
I know, I'm waiting for Lou May's reply. I'm not going to put words in Lou May's mouth,
Then
so I'm going to
don't.
say
Then
possibly.
don't do that.
That's exactly what I did. My gosh. Golden Yedek with $5 says, I'm sort of with Casey. Well, I'm not going to read the rest of this now, so wait, I'm just kidding. Says, I'm sort of with Casey. Not resounding with any music reminds me of the time I heard someone say on D&D memes, I have no imagination. Is that a thing? Okay. Ooh. I feel like that, oh man, this is so nuancy because you
No, it's not. Everyone has some sort of imagination.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. You have some sort of imagination. However, it may not be developed enough, or you be interested in it enough to get to the point where it is helpful in that scenario.
Sure.
So
I'm not arguing with that.
Semantics.
I'm not arguing with any of this. Actually.
It's too late to take the high road now, Jess.
I haven't moved from
Yeah.
my spot on the high road. I'm just gonna sit up here and watch you all do whatever it is you're doing.
With $2 says Casey and Jesse, were you like this in DC? I actually don't think we were.
We shared a room in DC
We did.
for a hot minute.
Yeah, we shared a room for like 4 or 5 nights. I don't think...
Oh, you know what? Spoilers for season 4. A little bit.
Oh, what was it about?
You don't remember?
No.
I don't want to say at all.
Oh, okay.
But I
Well.
just need you to remember that we were at odds for a time.
All right, well, apparently we were at odds. So at one particular point during filming season 4 Adventures Now, yes, we were. And apparently it's a spoiler, so we can't talk about it.
In a way that
it's a big spoiler,
made
yeah.
it in the episode.
I can't believe you don't remember. That kind of hurts my feelings.
You forgot about throwing a boat. You can't trust this man's memory.
I think I might remember what it was, but I'm not sure. Was it us or was it our characters?
It was our characters.
Okay, then I do remember what it was. I'm talking
Okay.
about just us.
Oh, like something outside of okay.
Right. Like we were like, I want burgers. And the other person's like, burgers are terrible. I don't know.
Yeah, at least that wasn't Jesse and I. I'm not gonna say who that was.
Fungus Finder with $5 says, oh, I never said I wasn't sick in the head. That's fair. I definitely am, but music, also some instrumental stuff is pretty cool too. Fungus Finder, now I'm really curious what kind of music you do like.
So are we
all
gonna look at chat's responses and continue to say that Casey is a crazy person, or
I'm
No,
not gonna say you're a crazy
We got some
person.
bits to read too, so this
Okay.
isn't.
Oh, you
over,
wanna read the bits?
unfortunately. Oh, sure.
look at Jess
see how
climbing
funny
down
people
from
are.
her high.
I'm just reading. I am
Je-
just the messenger.
I'm backing Jess up. She's been pretty steady and swayed a little
I
bit
just
my
don't
way.
care. Like what you like, don't like what you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to like logic my way into
Yeah.
convincing you that you should like or dislike something. It's just
I mean, I'm also not trying to convince.
I don't
anyone
care.
of anything.
Yeah, you're just trying to make him feel shame and weird for not liking it because
I
who
can't
doesn't
relate.
like music?
You don't need to feel
Anything-
shame. Just know,
Yeah, that-
just be aware.
Music has to murder someone you love in
No, just-
order.
When you say words have meaning, like this is something we always come back to. And yes, I am very particular about like the way things are phrased, whatever, because to me words have meaning. So like you can't just say whatever and be like, all right, well, they'll get it, or at least somebody will get it.
All right, we got
Like,
an answer
use your
from
words.
Lume. We got an answer from Lume.
Mhm.
Says no, all music, really anything with a melody, even a melody feels like quote talking. So yes, it is not literally talking. It is something with a melody that has that talking feels like something. So bam, we got one.
Yeah, I would say you're in the minority, but that's perfectly all right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that if
And-
that's your truth.
Okay. Lampy, 200 bits. Says, damn, sounds like we'll have to cancel the HME DDR sessions. That will never happen.
Never say never,
I'll,
Jess.
I'll do that one
I'm
alone.
saying never. I will not.
I'll do it. I'll do it by myself. I love
I should be
DDR.
checking this list. Like that's
Lampy
what we
with
used to do
another
back in the day,
200
right?
bits says there's a difference between liking something and being neutral or indifferent about something. The default state is not to like something. That is true. Fungus Finder said hate music, I believe. So not just neutral has an active dislike for music, but I believe Fungus Finder has rolled that one back. So Lampy again, 200 bits. Nope, never mind. That's the same message. Nick the OG, 50 bits, says, damn it, Fungus Finder, you started this. That's kind of true. I think that's it. If I missed something, let me know. But I think that's it.
And Matty D with $5 in YouTube says, if someone says they don't like music, I'd assume they just haven't found music they like yet. Possible, but as in the case of like Lou May and others, just don't like music. Don't like the melody.
we can all agree that Lou May's disposition is not that's not a common thing, right?
I to back that up.
You see what I mean? This is the thing that's getting me.
No, I don't know what percentage of people don't like music.
Hang on. Except you do know. Oh, okay. But you would rather hinge.
Point me to the study, Casey. Burden of proof.
Yeah,
Show me the evidence.
You can't be as specific about words as you are, and then say any number will do.
Yeah. Thanks, Jess.
What? What does that mean? Jesse is basing his opposition
no.
to this point.
No, this isn't me. You said that's the minority. You need to prove that. If you are making that declarative statement that is the minority.
I'm not. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Okay, I think it's that you don't need statistics for that one.
All right.
I know I get worked up on these streams, whatever. I'm not a crazy person. I promise you. I'm only ever trying to make sense of whatever's presented in front of me. But I feel like sometimes Jesse doesn't aim for the same thing on his side of the argument. What Jesse will do is force and pigeonhole just the minute possibility of there being truth to that opposition, and blow it up. And this is the definition of a straw man, is what that is.
But I'm not.
That's not what a straw man is.
That's not what a straw man is. When you make up a specific example to assist in your side of an argument. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I think you just said two different things. The first part and then the definition of straw man. Okay.
Well, the first part being...
A straw man is when you argue against a point that's not actually the point being made. Jesse is just taking devil's advocate to an extreme place.
I am not. I am
fair.
not
I'll
taking.
Jesse
I am
is
not
everyone's
taking.
advocate.
Wait, I am not
Jesse
taking
is the
devil's advocate.
Of the minority.
I am gonna hard stance. I am not taking devil's advocate. I am saying it is perfectly fine to be in a place where you do not like music. That is fine.
No,
and that
okay.
And that
I thought we were talking.
Did either of us ever say that wasn't fine?
And yeah, you were saying
I said that's not fine.
You were like, oh, well, it has to murder your parents for you to not.
I'm saying there must be a reason. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's not fine. There's something wrong with it. I'm saying there's more behind that. That's not a default state. Is what I'm saying. It's not common. It's not normal for someone to have that big of an aversion to music. Period.
That's what I disagree with. To say it is not normal to have that aversion, I think is incorrect. You can just not.
And now that Lume has said that they are that person, you're like, that has
definitions
proved.
of normal.
I said that before Lume chimed in. Then Lume chimed in, and I was like, hooray, someone is here who can speak to this. But it does not have to be I'm not putting all my thing on Lume. It is okay to just.
But
not
why do
like
we need a statistical study to confirm that what Lume's experience is not common? You're telling me you need empirical data for that sort of an assessment? I'm crazy because I'm saying that's uncommon?
And it's okay. You're using different definitions of normal. At least in the past 5 minutes. You may go somewhere else.
I want to stress that I don't think it's a bad thing. That's you. That's the life you're living. But when Fungus Finder made the declarative statement, I hate music or whatever, I was like, that's a wild thing to say, because that just cannot be what you meant when you said that. But then Jesse jumped on the bandwagon of it's fine to hate music. That's normal. That's perfectly
it's perfectly fine to hate music. Yes.
Yeah,
I have not
this
wavered
is why I'm
on
saying
that.
you're using two different definitions of normal.
All right.
Yeah.
right, whatever you guys want.
Yeah, as Nick just said, I hate to agree with Nick the OG, but normal
Why?
in a statistical sense, I'm just taking the piss out of them. Normal in a statistical sense agrees with KC. Normal in a social politeness sense isn't a nice word, but that's the crux here. Yeah, Jesse doesn't want to say that someone not being in the majority isn't.
Is that it? Do I sound mean and insensitive?
No,
I apologize.
I think Jesse's just likes to be very careful of.
Like if I'm coming off as if I'm like damning someone for that is not my intention, and I apologize. But
what Nick said, Christ, Jess, did I kill your parents a little bit or something? That was a good one.
Shit, this level is kind of ass, or maybe I'm just ass. Both
maybe we're all.
Maybe we brought bad vibes.
We still got like 30 minutes left. I'm not getting any awareness.
To what I think a big thing is exactly what Jess said, is that we're both ending up using different words, harking on the different word the other one has used, and which is altering our argument slightly each time.
What might actually get you into straw man territory if you push far enough.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like music, if you don't, it's fine. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's the underlying current. Be you, do what you do.
Yeah. Have a well done steak, eat raw pasta, have feelings about music, whatever they are. We love you regardless.
And we're all a little unusual in our own ways.
That's very true.
Yeah, I'm not regardless of the proper textbook term for normal, I don't consider myself a normal person.
Just not a crazy person.
With $5, which I learned sometimes it cuts me off when I say so I have to say it less intense now. I gotta be like,
you just yell straight to the mic.
I've done that, and then I watched a clip, and it just goes, it's me going, and gives $5 to say, and I was like, oh, well, I wish I would have known that I was losing their name every time. So 5A's says, Hot Monday Energy really is a weekly sitcom. I feel like we've learned something here. It's true.
Someone needs to make us one of those, like, sitcom title sequences.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I found 2 more super chats I missed. But
I just got distracted by whatever Casey was doing.
I'm trying to rack up a high score, but I'm still
Paul gives $2 to say baby shark, doo doo, doo doo, doo doo, baby shark. That's how it goes, right?
If that's all the music I knew, I too might have an aversion to music.
It's baby shark. And Fungus Finder gives $5. Who set this whole last hour in motion. Says, I'm sorry I said hate all. Casey's right. I meant dislike the vast majority of. Words do have meaning. Stop fighting daddy, mommy, and daddy sobs.
We're not fighting, guys.
We're not fighting. You'll know if I'm actually fighting with you.
Yeah, that's something I want to know.
Yeah, I feel like
I'd rather stay ignorant about it.
That's one of those if you
suck, guys.
One of those I feel like I'd hear the tone change and would go into full panic mode and be like, I don't know what to do.
I don't like to fight,
conflict.
but I will if I have to.
Yeah, same. I'm not a fan of it.
It does come out, I choose my words much more carefully than I do during any of this. So, if I'm mad at you, what I say will take on a new precision, and you will not like it.
Sniper shots. Her angry voice is. And King Dead, 42, with $2, and says, I blame it all on Weezer. That's fair.
That's probably the correct take.
Rivers Kumo, you bastard. gonna go for points. I think that's our only ticket out of this level. Except I kept like eating it in the in the tundra.
And Nick the OG says, "You'll know when I'm fighting." 100% sounds like you're planning violence.
I'm not making plans. I'm just always ready.
You gotta stay ready.
God, that was even more threatening. Pair that up with "I hope you're all dead." Funny incarnate.
I'm a nice person.
Why did I
swear.
do that?
At least I try to be. It's actually not up to me to say whether I'm a nice person or not. So.
I mean, if I have to say, I would think Jess is a nice person.
Thank you.
Everything I know about Jess makes me think you're a nice person.
To be fair, I don't know that
Thank
much
you.
about Jess, so.
I know she'll do spooky stuff with me in the basement when we play Dead by Daylight. So.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know what that means.
The spooky stuff. You gotta cast some spells.
Very odd phrasing.
No, it was spot on phrasing.
Yeah, it's literally spooky stuff in the basement.
I don't play
As
Dead by
you
Daylight.
said,
I don't know what
we
that,
don't do
I don't know what that
spooky
means.
stuff in the basement with you. Are they really your friends?
Yeah.
And that's a great question.
Like, are these crimes in the basement?
No,
I mean,
no,
we're
just
yeah.
no.
Also, we're in
You're
the
doing
entity's
crimes
realm.
right now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Also, it happens in the entity's realm, and there's no cops there, so there are no crimes there.
Yeah.
Deepest basement crime. CJ said, Javid or someone in the community, please make a sitcom style opening for Hot Monday Energy.
I can't.
What kind of a sitcom opening could we make? Because that's, I mean, I can't do graphics, but I could throw something together that's really stupid. Can I get some B footage of people like doing a thing that I use frame on?
Yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about.
And some sort of like, what would our theme song?
Hot Monday Energy.
Like just use the
I mean,
same song?
Yeah, we already have a theme song.
All right, cool. So I just gotta get footage and cut together a sitcom intro for that.
Guys, I'm
I
spinning.
think I've got to lean into like stereotypical angsty teen vibes and just like do a big eye roll or something that you can freeze frame.
Can you do it with like just a? Yeah, you gotta have something really cool in the background too.
Something really cool. Okay.
I have a
think of it.
sign. You had mentioned signs. I have a sign. I think Jess that you would really love.
I do love me some signs.
I do too. I need to hang it up. But I wanted to paint my walls first. I got this at the dollar store.
Oh, I do like it.
It's
Welcome.
I gotta. Where's
Psychic
Discord?
Tarot
There it
card
is.
readings. Yeah, that would totally fit on my spooky sign wall.
Yeah,
Spooky sign.
it's really
wall.
fun. I also have this one.
I don't even know where the helipad is. Like I can't get anywhere other than like this first little alcove.
That's cute
Oh, that is cute.
and accurate.
Yes. I got that at a place with Dinosaur's Den. Someone's handmade wood sign. I was like, I have to get this. People are saying 3 is Company style. I have never seen 3 is Company.
Yeah, I
so
don't
looked
know.
that
I
up.
don't remember what that show's opening looks like.
Precious Roy says too many Cook style intro. That's pretty funny. 3 is Company. Why is the top Google result 3 is Company Lord of the Rings? What is this? I have no idea. Okay, let me put this in a tab so I can look at it later.
So I could just shoot valves.
There
Yancey's
we go.
probably not going to see my message until tomorrow.
Ah, boo.
There's still time, but something tells me he's going to log in tomorrow and be like,
What the fuck was that
excuse
about?
me.
Nick Yoji says, Hot Monday Energy. Are they friends or enemies? The line isn't clear to me.
Are these new lyrics for the for the intro song?
I hope so.
Yeah,
they should
additional
be
verses.
added.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I think Tommy said he was gonna maybe try to get a singer to like add some lyrics and or do a vocal part at some point.
I want to write these lyrics. I want us to input on this. That would be great.
That could be fun.
I think my freeze frame is going to be pulling spaghetti out of the cabinet and biting down on it.
Yes,
Yes. A whole
absolutely.
Like mid snap with like blurry pasta freaking snapping.
100%.
I gotta do that.
I think for mine, I need to be like raising a baby deer, like feeding it from a bottle.
Just nursing it. And then I will put a deer. I will like have a deer kind of come up in the background with red eyes behind you, and like that'll be in the freeze frame. Like,
I don't want any lies in my intro. Only truths.
Humane Shield with $4.99 says, Jesse, will you be doing more sports commentaries? Do you have any favorite? Do you have a favorite abandoned game? Two
Boom
questions.
charcuterie.
Thank you. I should do more of those sports commentaries
You should.
because
They're a delight.
any sport I won't like any sport other than roller derby.
Oh, can you do volleyball, please?
Sure.
There's a lot of potential.
Is there a volleyball video game I can get footage of?
Not like a conventional one. It's like that arcade 2v2 beach volleyball game that I actually liked a lot when I played with my kid.
That'll do.
What is it?
What was it called? Like Super something volleyball?
Okay. I also just remembered that I don't know if the rules are real, but Dead or Alive has a volleyball game.
It does.
But I don't know how volleyball-y it is. Or if it's just like, there's women in bikinis, and that's the only reason this game exists. We don't use real volleyball rules.
I think they did build a proper volleyball game around it. But again, it's beach volleyball, not like the actual competitive. I mean, I know there are competitive beach volleyball. Yeah, I know. But like the one that would have all the rules around it, it would be like the 5v5 sort of thing, is what I would think.
I could never do beach volleyball. Wasn't well-rounded enough. You gotta do everything when you play beach volleyball.
Yeah, running in sand is not a joke.
No, it's serious.
Jumping in sand? Forget about it.
Killed the exits. There's some volleyball in Dead or Alive beach volleyball. Super Spike V-Ball?
Yes.
For the
yes.
NES? God, that's so it's so old.
Wait, no, you said for the SNES?
For the NES.
No, that's not what I'm. This is
what King Dead said.
This is a game that you can play today. On modern consoles.
Volleyball game. Also, the other question was, do you have a favorite abandoned game? And I feel like that's a good one for everybody.
Like abandoned as in like no one owns it, literally, or like it hasn't had a sequel or entry in like a really long time.
I gotta say 20 years old or older without any touching of anyone, or like including like ports, remasters. You can find it on myabandonware.com.
20 years old.
If you can find it on myabandonware.com, it doesn't have to be 20 years old.
Does Eternal Darkness count? Is
Oh
that
my gosh,
abandoned?
yes.
Okay, well.
But
yeah,
that's my answer.
Sort of thing?
No, that is a
because it's like
GameCube exclusive.
Yeah, and then like Silicon Knights like went bankrupt and Dennis Dyack
I have it.
was sued.
Yeah. That's a good game. Like, that is a legitimately good game.
I never finished it, but I did like it when I played it.
That's my answer.
That's a good answer.
I feel like I bring this game up all the time, but and it's not technically abandoned, like Capcom owns it, but Gotcha Force.
Which one's Gotcha Force?
You bring this up all the time?
I don't remember you bringing this up.
It is like Pokemon, but instead it's like capsule toys, but those capsule toys are like aliens who came to Earth because something was going on with their planet. So it's like Transformers meets Pokemon.
But they're toys.
Okay.
But they're living things, but like they would appear to us as toys. So it's also small soldiers.
Do they move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you control them
So they're
directly.
just toy sized.
Yeah, they're toy size, yeah. You control them directly. Like you put them on teams like you would Pokemon, but then like they fight in like big 3D battle arenas that are like things like playgrounds and bedrooms and offices or whatever.
This is wild. Why have I not? I guess because it's abandoned, but that sounds
Capcom
incredible.
has never done anything with that franchise, but like that gameplay mechanic ended up as a free-to-play PC thing at some point called Wrath of the Eternals or something like that. And then it was like a series of Gundam games. Like Gundam Versus. The Gundam Versus series took its gameplay mechanics and like went for like a bunch of like PlayStation exclusive and mobile sequels that I don't know if they're still doing. But if you saw any of the Xbox conference, or like I think some of the PC game conference as well, this Mecha Break game that's going around getting a bit of buzz. It had a really good trailer. Looks like Gotcha Force to me now.
Huh.
So I'm
Nick the
quite interested in
OG,
that.
no. I do listen to when Casey talks. That's why I was saying, if you really brought this up all the time, I would know. Because I listen
I mean,
to
like
you.
maybe not here, but I know I've talked about it on stream a couple of times already. Like that and Uniracers, I feel like I bring up.
I have heard
every
you talk
now and
about
then.
Racers. I like some of the things people are talking about. Jamalami, Dynamite Dan, Nightfire.
Nightfire was the James Bond game, right? Yeah, that was a really good game. Like, just kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people because like there were a bunch of Bond shooters that were just very mediocre. Yeah, but Nightfire ruled. So did Everything or Nothing.
Was that based on a movie?
It was. It had the production value of a movie, but it was not based on a real movie.
Okay.
It was as if EA decided to make a Bond movie. Like they had Maya do the Bond song. She also like had a small cameo in the game. Like they had all the actors' likenesses. Willem Dafoe was the bad guy.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, it was dope. I loved it.
Izuro Windress gives $10 to say, OMG, Gotcha Force, give me an ICBM or the Galactic Dragon. Those
Yeah.
sound
You know
like
what that
words
means?
you might know.
Yes, that's how crazy that game was. Was that yes, you played as like little toys who were like little aliens who were representative of toys, but some of the toys were just shit like missiles. Like you would put the ICBM on your squad. It would launch a missile, which would very slowly track and then land somewhere where you shot it, and then a massive explosion would cover like 75% of the arena, and if you were in range, you died.
This is so wild.
It was nuts. Like they were like toy soldiers, they were like little Gundam figures. There were Transformer robots that, if you had the right ones on the same team at the same time, you could like charge up a special thing and have them combine like a Megazord, and then like you and another player would control it at the same time.
Wow. I'm upset I
Wild.
can't play this game. This sounds awesome.
Like this game was like pitched to me by like not a GameStop, but like some kind of mom and pop shop. Like the guy was just raving about it in the store to me and my friend. It was like, you gotta play this game, this Gotcha Force game. It has this, it has that. It's crazy. Like the way he was describing it was like, I gotta play this game. And he was so right. He was so right.
Yeah.
Because once we got it, like me and my group of friends were like fully obsessed with it.
Well, good on that guy.
Yeah, for
What he
real.
was talking about.
All right.
We're never leaving the Tundra, guys. This is our home now.
It's our hope for the next 10 minutes. We'll hamp you with 200 bits as Gotcha Force for Hidden Monday. I mean, if Can't.
I don't know how I'd get a GameCube game running on for the stream.
Was it? Hang on, I'm gonna check the Wikipedia. Yeah, it's GameCube exclusive. So like, Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, it's trapped on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make Marty do it for the archive or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a great idea, actually.
If he can somehow get his hands on it, assuming he doesn't have it already. And Eternal
yeah.
Darkness.
Yep. Ooh, Mandroid saying Power Stone 1 and 2. Those are. I still need to play those.
Yeah, Power Stone is a real like lost gem. Like Capcom's really good at just forgetting about dope shit they've done in the past.
You know what? Can I throw in a third Capcom game for
Absolutely.
our thing? Freaking Dino Crisis.
Yep, people have been asking for that forever.
Where? Are you saying I could have a horror game that's spooky and has dinosaurs?
It's like they made it specifically for you.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's too good for this world.
Too good. Also, good to be honest, not actually a huge fan of the first Dino Crisis.
They made more than one though?
They made 3. Well, technically they've made 4. Because there's
that's a lot more than they tend to get out of Capcom.
Yeah. Well, because they had Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on the PlayStation, but 2 was an action game. It was not a horror game. And then they made I think, a rail shooter or like a Cabela's style shooter called Dino Stalker. And then they made Dino Crisis 3. I think so, yeah. And then Dino Crisis 3, which was on the Xbox and bombed, as far as I know.
So after that, Capcom was like, never again. Like, you guys remember the Lost Planet series?
Oh, yeah. I never played it, but I've heard of it.
It was a similar thing to Dino Crisis, where, well, you said the first one wasn't good. The first Lost Planet was very good.
Other people love the first Dino Crisis.
The second one, they kind of doubled down on multiplayer in a way that I guess wasn't really expected, because there was like competitive multiplayer in the first one. The second one was like co-op multiplayer. And I think that didn't land well. And then the third game was a full-on sort of almost Dead Space like thing, where like it was like this sort of, it was like a named character, had like a bespoke like campaign with like big story beats. I mean, the first game had like a campaign with story beats, but that one, I don't know. It's like they did not know what to do with Lost Planet, and like there was such potential in that game, and like again, like so many other things, they threw it away, and you just never heard of it ever again. Yeah, Lost Planet 1 bangs at Mechanized Walnut. That game had one of the hardest bosses I ever fought, and it was like the second to last one. Not even like the final boss. It was like, hey, before we let you finish the game, we're gonna make you bash your head against a brick wall.
That does sound like.
But then, as a reward, you get the final boss, and
yeah, you get.
which makes
I think
you feel like
at the end you were in like a weird space mech, so you had like a ton of power, and like it did that thing where like you get a bunch of brand new mechanics at the very end of the game, stuff that you just weren't doing at all at any point beforehand. But it was like it was a power fantasy, so it was pretty fun. I'm looking at the park editor right now just to see what's in here.
Rails.
Hella rails. You can put NPC. Why is this?
Is he naked?
Why is there a sensor bar for this guy? That's so stupid. Oh, the NPCs are random.
Wait, is the crocodile? Oh, the bear's naked too.
Yeah.
Wait, but the otter's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one of them.
Oh no, I think other people's sensor bars are blocking people.
No, because that one on the end doesn't have one.
Yeah, this guy's naked.
Yeah, but if go to the otter
But
that's
this
like
otter
in front of him,
here.
he has it.
No, he's fine.
Oh, yeah, no, he's got it.
No, he's
oh
fine.
no, you're right. He does.
Look.
Yeah. So why?
Smooth crotch with no.
So why do some of them?
I don't know. It's strange.
But that otter with the Santa hat might have one. I can't tell if that's clipping behind it or not.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Putting a bunch of naked NPCs in the middle of the ocean. It looks
I'm gonna be honest. This game looks a lot cooler than it plays.
Dang.
It's got mad aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like I like the look of the characters. Like I like the look of the world. It's got a great soundtrack, in all honesty. But it plays like a bad Tony Hawk. Like the boat does not control well. It's not intuitive in terms of like pulling tricks off, and it doesn't feel like there's a large swath of tricks to do. Like I think it's a mix of being on water and then also having to like basically like you're balancing the thing. Like in Tony Hawk, you're riding a skateboard, which is the thing inherently that your character balances on. Mm-hmm. So like you're on wheels, you're moving, you're pulling off tricks, but then once you hit solid ground, you're not on solid ground. You're on a wavy, slidey, bouncy surface. It doesn't feel great. Like I think it was a good idea. I think it's a bad mashup.
Okay.
Hey, that's why we play the games, so we find out.
Yeah, so not too hot on Wave Break.
Very Monday, as El Cheshire says, so this game
Hey.
is more Monday than hot.
Don't you be hating on Monday.
Yeah, Monday's the day of the week that gives us this stream, so pay homage. At least there are naked animals in here, and we know that there are swaths of people out there who are way into that.
That's true.
So there you go.
If you're into it, cool. Also, Lampy with 200 bits says, Casey, 4 minutes left. Well, 3 minutes now. What did you think about the Perfect Dark trailer? There was another Perfect Dark trailer?
Yes, they brought Perfect Dark back from the grave. So I was happy about just that being reality. The fact that it's not done and dead and that they're still working on it and it's coming out. I thought the trailer was okay. Like it showed me at least what it needed to, which was that the game is functioning, and basically their basic idea for it, which is Perfect Dark. Like it's first-person shooter. It's sort of an immersive sim in that like you have multiple options in order to complete your missions. The missions are kind of scattered around like the maps and whatnot. And the combat looked fun. Like there's a bunch of like context-sensitive like takedown and stuff. The weapons appear to have like dual functionality, like the first game did. Like you like the same gun in your hand will like do something cool, like spray foam to immobilize somebody, but then also shoot him in the face. So it's on the right track. Like it's so much more encouraging than all the previous news we've been hearing and getting about Perfect Dark, which is that the studio like was losing all of its creatives. They had to call in Crystal Dynamics, who I'm not the biggest fan of in terms of stuff they've done in the past, in order to help out, because the leader over at the initiative basically used to run Crystal Dynamics. So it was like, all right, he chased off everyone under his command there, and had to bring back his old team because they were used to working with him. Like that just doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
In terms of a process. But it seems like the game is getting made, so I do want to see more, but I am positive on it at the moment. Yeah, John said it had parkour. That was cool. Yeah, it had like Mirror's Edge looking parkour in it, which is neat.
Oh,
something new to Perfect Dark, but seems like it fit. But yeah, anything else? We're here at the end. Jess, anything you want to promote for the people? Anything you want to steer them towards?
Oh, just the usual. You can find me at Pretty Grim Games in places such as Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, other stuff. And yeah, as usual, more bite-sized in the future, and other things that I can't mention that we're all involved with in some capacity, and I'm looking forward to it. That was as vague as as I
cryptic.
Yeah, hopefully,
yeah, that
hopefully
could not
we'll
be
be
more
able to talk
vague,
about whatever
but hey.
that is soon.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time.
I'm looking forward when we and everybody else gets to see the full result of that thing you're talking about. Very excited.
How about you, Jesse? Anything you want to plug, inform?
I do. Rexcon Jesse on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and all that. I have to apparently watch a volleyball sports game so I can do commentary for it at some point. Steam Next Fest is currently happening, so if you want to check out a bunch of cool demos, you should do that. Fun fact, a bunch of us are checking out cool demos, and we will be putting together a video of games you should check out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Good
Yeah.
call.
That will be out at some point, either late this week or next week, is the plan.
Oh god,
So-
gotta get on that.
Yeah, so fun games for y'all to check out. I'll be doing some other streams this week. Because I believe there's Stream Friday that I'll be doing. And anything else happening? Oh, Adventure is Nigh. Check it out on Saturday. Episode 1, the pilot aired
Pilot has
last
come out.
Saturday. So episode 1 will be out this Saturday.
Yeah,
So
weekly,
see
baby.
how it all begins. Yeah. So excited. I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something important, but
Can't be that important. You forgot it.
there's Second Win Patreon. That's a thing. All right.
I'm trying to do the commands that Eric
That
is
Eric
usually.
normally does.
Oh,
good
yeah,
call.
we do have commands.
As for me, as usual, you guys
Got
can
it.
find me at Sigma Gears 9 all over the social spaces. In terms of stuff I have coming up, expect a bite-sized fairly soon for the game Nine Souls. It's been out for a little bit, and it's taken me some time to like get to it and through it, but I should have that review done very soon. Outside of that, all the usual streams. We should be back for Firelink on Wednesday. Monday night started DMC, finally, the Ninja Theory one. And yes, it continues to be my favorite of the bunch so far. And I only played like 2 hours. Like I already knew because that's the only one I'd played beforehand. But God, that's a good ass effing video game. So yeah, we'll be continuing that. And I think we'll have some sponsored stuff popping up here and there throughout the week as well. So keep an eye out for a couple of fun combos with some games that are paying us money to put them in front of your face.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Thanks to Jess. Thanks to Jesse. We'll see everyone at some point in the near future. Take care of yourselves. Take care. Bye.
Bye,
Hey, everyone.
everybody.
Thanks for
Thanks.
hanging out.